What's going on, guys? Welcome down here to Sonia, Georgia. It is definitely a cold spring day. It's rainy, it's cold, it rained all day yesterday. The track is a complete soaking wet mess. There's a little bit of pavement on the front stretch, so if we did run, not the front stretch, like the front pit area, so if we do run, it'll be on pavement, which won't be too bad. But right now we don't know if there'll be any crowd to show up, because down here in Georgia this is pretty cold. I'm kind of used to it being from up north, but it's pretty cold and nasty though, and being Easter Eve, they just don't know if the families are going to want to come out to it. So it's up in the air now if we're going to cancel, and I'll keep you guys updated. I hope they don't cancel. I do want to run, but it is pretty nasty at the same time, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys in a loop. Tim Jones, you came a long way from Missouri to come play with the East Coast boys, and they're saying it might be canceled. How do you feel about it?
I'm not looking forward to the cancel. You know, we come down here 10 hours on the road, got tires out, truck's ready to go 100%. They left the house 100%. I come down to throw down with some East Coast boys, and I'm not looking forward to a canceled show, that's for sure. Mud, rain, snow, I'm ready to put it on.
It kind of sucks because we don't get to run together too often.
You know, that's the deal. It's shoot, we've known each other for many years, and I haven't got to run with you, and I was looking forward to getting the edge on before I maybe get you up in Missouri later on this year.
All right, man. Let's see what the word is, see if they're going to do this thing or not.
All right, see ya.
Alright, so walked out here on the track, see what it was like. It is pretty nasty and soupy. Walking over here, that's cold. As you can see the flag, it is very windy. And walk over here, here's the turns that we're supposed to turn walking through. Let's see, it's not really ideal. I mean, we can run in it. Obviously you've seen monster trucks run in this stuff before, but and it's just not fun. Yep, that is not fun stuff right there, folks. That is not fun. So, like I said, it's just not clearing up. I mean, you see the clouds. It's just one of them days. So we're still waiting on getting the word. I'm going to walk up here. I think they're getting ready to have a meeting and get together and talk about what's going to happen. So I'm going to walk up here and see what they say. Did they cancel yet?
Not sure.
No?
No.
Still up in the air?
Yeah, I think we need to run it.
You want to run it? Well, you like the mud.
Yeah, I like the mud. We'll go do donuts straight through the mud hole.
You guys like mud?
Sure. Oh yeah.
See, I'm the one here that doesn't like mud.
Well, I mean, gotta deal with it sometime.
Like I said, if they put us on that front paved straightaway, then I won't mind doing it, but it is nasty out there and getting muddy for 200 people. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we got the word. They did cancel the show, and that really sucks. First outdoor show of the year, and it's canceled. That's never a good sign, honestly. I'm kind of superstitious about that, so it just kind of sets the pace for the rest of the spring and the summertime. So, sorry guys, I don't really know how this first video is going to be very interesting, but I just wanted to produce something for you anyway. So, we didn't unload, like I said, because we weren't sure what was going to happen, and RJ has to tire down, so I don't know. Like I said, sorry about that, guys. I really wanted to do this show, really wanted to come out here. Tim Jones, like I said, we haven't really ran with him too many times, and it's always fun to get together with him. Denver with Venom. We walk over here, look at his truck. We usually don't get to run with him either, so it just sucks, like I said. So he does have a nice truck, though. It's covered up right now. Put a lot of pride in this truck. It's a very nice, maintained truck. You won't get to run it tonight, and alright, see what the next plan is, guys. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Getting out of here?
Yeah. Next spot.
We still got fans showing up.
Yeah.
There's fans showing up to the show that shouldn't have been canceled. It's beautiful out now. Like literally beautiful out. Look.
Kids doing their homework.
Fans showing up. Well, those are junk cars, but there's fans rolling in.
Junk. Sure they run good.
It's crazy. Beautiful day. Canceled show. So we're gonna get out of here, head up to Atlanta Motor Speedway.
I got a wet butt.
That's nice. That's nice. All right. But here's some action from last night when we went four-wheeling. So let's clip to that. That's about the only action that happened here this weekend. Get it! Alright, so here we are, middle of the woods, Bigfoot country. Yep. Got the three-wheeler with a custom zip tied on Milwaukee light. And Tim Jones is back there oh, he's peeing. Sorry, Tim.
That's indecent exposure.
Where are we going now, Captain? Now we're on railroad tracks. Oh, that's not the track.
What the hell's that?
Okay, so we're all at the railroad tracks, and we thought those lights were the racetrack, but it's not. It's some road, and I don't know where we're at. So, all right, Captain, onward.
Yep.
All right, back on the railroad tracks. We got the GPS. I think we know which way we're going now. All right. All right, we got some felons here. Got it? All right. Come on, Tim. Oh, be careful. Be careful.
Watch your jewels.
All right, we made it back to the track. We had to go back through the woods, but we made it back safely, and that was an adventure, so we are back safe. Check you later. Okay, so we made it to Atlanta Motor Speedway. It was actually only 45 minutes up the road from where we were in Sonia Speedway there a couple days ago. And we got here Saturday night after the show. I can't believe they canceled that show. They didn't need to cancel the show. They were a little scared looking at it earlier in the day. Like I said, it was like around noon when they called it. And by the time that 6 o'clock came around, right around showtime, it actually cleared up, got really sunny and nice out. Fans started rolling in, so we were kind of upset about that. But that's all right, it's in the past, we're here. Beautiful Atlanta Motor Speedway. They're actually gonna have a car show here all weekend. There's supposed to be a lot of show cars, nice cars. They're gonna have a swap meet and things like that. And all this open area right here is where we're gonna do like a little freestyle exhibition, all our junk cars here. So it's gonna be interesting, definitely gonna be fun. I think we're gonna get trucks out, unload them, and things like that. So I apologize, guys, for that show getting canceled. I mean, it's not something that we wanted to happen, and I wanted to make a great video about it, but you know, it just doesn't always work out like that. Like I said in the previous video, that weather's always a variable, and I guess that's not a good sign of it being the first show of the year and it being canceled. So let's go ahead and get the trucks out and start messing around. All right, we got the truck out of the trailer, and now this is what I have to do. Yeah, go ahead and shake it. Pick it up from the bottom. Get a good angle. Yeah, see that? That's not supposed to do that. So I'm going to pull the hub apart and tighten up the spindle nut, and that's going to take care of that problem. Thanks for the assistance. appreciate that.
You're alright to bill out too. Help ain't free around here.
Alright, so I got the planetary apart, well, halfway apart. Now these nuts right here, let's zoom into them. Those nuts right there, what comes loose, and that gives it that wiggle, so that hub wiggles on there. So right here I have this custom made socket, because these nuts are actually custom made, so there wasn't a socket built especially for them. So we actually made this custom. It's actually out of a nitrogen cap, and we put steel around it in the shape of a nut and put that on top. So it's our custom spindle nut socket. So what I'm going to do is put it on that big snap-on ratchet over there, give her a tighten. So I didn't really expect for this to become a wrenching video. It's supposed to be a show video, so give you guys something at least. So I'm going to get this tightened, get it back together, and there's a few other things I want to do on the truck, but I figured I'd take you guys along on this tightening process. So let's get it tightened. Okay, so we got the spindle nuts tightened up. There's actually two spindle nuts. I only showed tightening one of them, but there's two of them on there that jam nut the hub onto the spindle. So now I'm going to give you a little lesson on these gears. This is your sun gear right here, and these are your planet gears. And the outer axle shaft goes through the sun gear and rotates, and then spins these planet gears, so which basically gives you all your torque. Now these gears don't rotate around, they just stay stationary and they spin. Then they turn the outer hub and they run on this bowl gear right here, which is part of the hub and turns the hub, which turns the wheel. So now we got all those in. Now what I have to do is put these brass rings on here, like little wear bushings, and then we put this girdle on that just kind of keeps all these studs nice and tight and not let them go anywhere. So that's going to go on next, and then we put these nuts on here, and then the cap, and then the oil, and so on and so on. So that's just a little fun fact for you guys. Alright, got it back together, and that is just regular maintenance pretty much. That happens quite a bit usually throughout the year, and just, you know, checking corners and making sure they're not loose or anything like that. So like I said, pretty much usual maintenance. Gonna tinker on the truck the rest of this week. We got time, so just sitting here in the infield. So gonna go over the truck with a fine tooth comb, make sure it's ready for this weekend. What's up, Bandit? Just wants the microphone. Thought you weren't unloading.
Seen you unloading.
Change your mind, want to be a cool kid?
Had to be cool like
Had
you.
to get the old war wizard out. Yeah. For those of you who haven't seen it, this is the new War Wizard look. Pretty sharp. Got the green in the front. Just a little play in her.
A little bit, not too much.
Side shape. This is how we just check if the rod ends are loose. Shake the chassis side to side. You got a couple of them more out.
Yeah, but look at that. That's when they're moving.
And you guys can see that on camera, a little bit of play. It's just not gonna do, man.
Not gonna do.
It's not gonna do.
Not gonna make the show.
No. No.
Might as well put it back in and head
Can't
home.
run her like that.
Well, float her back up. Go shake yours real quick.
I don't want to shake mine.
Come on.
Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Get the sun in my face here. Alright guys, sorry about the show getting canceled. It's not really what we planned. We really didn't want to do that. Wanted to have a good show for you guys, but you know, that's where the weather goes. We can't control that. So now we're here at Atlanta. We're here for the week. Gonna do some nut and bolting on the truck. Maybe video that a little bit, and we're just here. Beautiful weather now, so no worries about this weekend. It's gonna be awesome. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and catch you in the next video. Until then guys, please share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later guys. Peace.